Howdy, folks. I'm Brian,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit. Our first story is titled, Am I a Jerk for Flipping Out at My Husband for Canceling My Daughter's Job Interview? My daughter Mia is 23 years old. She's a college graduate and recently started looking for a job. Her stepdad, my husband, has been begging her to come work at his company, but she refused because she said that most of the employees there are men and that they make her uncomfortable and make comments about women and may make her feel uncomfortable. And she said in those 30 to 40-minute visits that she couldn't handle all the negative vibes, so she couldn't imagine working there for 8 hours plus every single day. My husband insisted and basically gave her a pros list that he thought was good enough to make her reconsider. She still refused. Look at all the good things you can have if you come to this company. Sexual harassment, complimenting you constantly, more sexual harassment. Her best friend found her a job opportunity at a company that's well known in our area, and Mia was excited beyond measure. She even went shopping for new clothes for the interview. However, on the day of the interview, I got a call from her, crying, saying that her interview was canceled. I was confused, thinking something must have gone wrong, but she said that her stepdad got home and told her that he canceled the interview using her email, which led to an argument. I was livid and I went home and I flipped out on him. Like I just lost it on him, and he was shocked by my reaction. It's almost like actions have consequences. He defended himself, saying that he did this for her own good, and that he was frustrated after she kept turning down his offer to join him in the company. He lashed out, saying that instead of siding with her, I should be encouraging her to join the company and help make it better instead of working for others. I got out of the room and I shut the door and stayed inside the whole time. We're still on non-speaking terms, but he occasionally threw in how he just wanted what was best for the whole family, but now Mia missed an opportunity to work with a respectable company and gain benefits that help her progress her career. All right, folks, what do you think, jerk or not the jerk?
Divorce. Like, you will be the jerk if you don't divorce. Why would you be married to a man who, one, runs a misogynistic company, two, feels entitled to your daughter's labor, and gives zero cares about her?
Yeah.
If he really wanted her to work at the company, he should make the environment so it's not misogynistic.
Yeah, I mean, I think what he's saying here a little bit, or what OP is saying that he's saying, is that she should join the company to help, like, alleviate this atmosphere, but I don't really buy it. The thing is that if you're a boss at a company and you're tolerating this atmosphere, then you're the one that's creating it. And that's the problem. If she was uncomfortable, you should have listened to her to begin with when she was uncomfortable and changed the atmosphere then, not been like surprised Pikachu face when she doesn't want to join the company. So yeah, I mean, I think that he's really gross in this situation, and this was a huge invasion of both privacy, trust. And the question is, if he's willing to stoop to this level to get her to work for him, what other unethical things is he willing to do? And what things is his company willing to do that are unethical?
So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5 on the jerk scale. You don't get any for this particular interaction, but you need to do better for your daughter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the daughter did anything wrong. I don't think OP did anything wrong in this particular case, but I do think that there's going to be some tough conversations and tough choices to make in the future. So anyhow, take care and good luck. And okay, says, not the jerk, but he sure is. And Reckless150681 says, not the jerk, your daughter is an adult. She gets to make adult decisions. One of them is not working for her stepfather. See if she can't reschedule that interview, something to the effect of, good morning, person. My profuse apology for the previous email and confusion. This account was accessed by someone who does not represent me and should not have had the authority to speak on my behalf. I have taken steps to secure my email account so this does not happen again. Would you be so kind as to allow me to reschedule my interview? I mean, I think that's an overall good template. I think it could use a little work, but it's mostly fine. Alright folks, our next letter is titled, Am I a Jerk for Rubbing in How My Sister's Ex is a Better Father to My Child Than My Ex is to Hers? Alright folks, that is a mouthful and a half there. This one, I usually give these little cute subtitles so I can keep track of them and stuff. This one I've titled Jerry for Jerry Springer. Oh, and just to let you know, this one was deleted pretty quickly off of Am I the Jerk? So recorded it earlier, so I actually have a copy of it. So here, we'll read that copy. So throwaway account. I know what you're thinking, and yes, this is as crazy as the title would suggest, and I am mostly here because I'm understandably too close to the situation. I'm a 27-year-old female, and I had a baby with my sister's, Fiona, 32-year-old female's ex-fiance, Austin, a 35-year-old male. We had a drunken one-night stand after finding out that my ex, Mike, a 27-year-old male, and Fiona had been sleeping together for about 6 months. All right, folks, it's a whole ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was feeling a little insecure at the time, and yes, I wanted to do something hurtful because I was hurt, and yes, I made the choice to drink, which influenced a series of messy choices. However, I wouldn't change anything because I have my beautiful daughter, Lacey, a 5-year-old female. When I found out that I was pregnant, I cried to Austin, apologizing, but he wasn't angry at me, and he said that we would figure it out. Paternity tests were done as a formality for me since Mike and I hadn't been intimate in a while because he was getting it from my sister. But there were some doubts about Fiona's baby. Turns out that Mike was the father of my nephew, Sam. Fiona was mad because one of the main reasons Austin proposed was because Fiona was pregnant and was trying to use Sam as a way to get him to forgive her. She was also mad at me because I slept with her fiance while Mike was just a boyfriend, and that I did it to be hurtful while Fiona didn't mean to hurt me. You know, it doesn't matter at a certain point if someone meant to hurt somebody or not. You don't really get to choose whether or not something was hurtful to someone. Fast forward to now, Fiona and Mike are living together while Austin and I alternate custody each week. In Fiona's eyes, that somehow makes her a better than me, completely ignoring the fact that despite not living together, Austin is way more involved parent than Mike is. He pays more than what is ordered by the child support. He has taken Lacey to the doctor appointments, whether on his time or not, calls every night to say goodnight when she's with me, and does her hair and took care when she was sick, sat in a closet for 2 hours at night because she thought there was a monster, and I could honestly go on. Mike has only ever changed 3 diapers between Sam's birth and being potty trained. He goes to work, comes home to play with Sam for an hour, and then goes back to play video games. Sam is hungry. Mike will either reheat leftovers or get fast food, doesn't take care of Sam when he's sick, and doesn't want to get sick and miss work, etc. I know this because Fiona complains about it to our other sisters, who tells me I just want to stay away from the mess, so I've always bit my tongue and I've kept my distance. Last week, Austin had a birthday, and I made a post celebrating him and highlighting all the wonderful things that he's done as a father. Fiona and I aren't Facebook friends, but she's not blocked, so she can see my post if she really wants, and she saw my post about Austin. She complained to our dad and has accused me of rubbing in how much of an involved father her ex is to Lacey because of the more appropriate time to post something like that would have been on Father's Day. I can honestly say that this wasn't my first or second thought when I made the post. So, am I the jerk? All right, folks, what do you think, jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk for the question asked.
Yeah. I do not think that OP is the jerk in this particular case, despite the very messy, very, very, very messy backstory that we had to endure here. I can't blame you for going no contact with your sister given the way that she's acting, and even now where she's getting all jealous because of she's the one who cheated on her ex, right? He didn't cheat on her. You know, he didn't break the relationship. She did. And now she has her own, she's made her bed. Now she can lay in it, right? So, yeah, that's my thought. Anyhow, take care and good luck. All right, folks. Our last story of sorts, it's an update, is the one that was titled, Am I the Jerk for Reporting My Boss Over a Nickname? Long story short, OP is a redhead, and The boss and the other coworkers around in their company started calling her Jessica Rabbit behind her back without her knowing. She found out and she got mad and tried reporting to HR, and HR didn't do anything. And she wanted to know if she was a jerk in this case for reporting them to HR. Edit: I didn't expect that many comments. Thank you, but now is a very hard time to read them all, but I've been taking notes, and I try my best. I can't afford to be jobless for a few months, so I'm not scared of quitting if it goes nowhere. To be clear, I did not snoop on his phone. I was standing, and my coworker was sitting in his chair. So I had a clear view of his phone, and then I saw that he had saved my number as Jessica Rabbit. Oh, and the guys who called me horrible names in my DMs and wished for horrible things to happen to me. I hope you get help, otherwise you'll never work or be in a relationship with any woman since you seem to hate women so much. And update. Thank you guys for all of your support. I've emailed HR asking for a few things in writing about their lack of action, and I've gotten absolutely nothing. Later, I found a lawyer and have sent a strongly worded legal email to HR with no response yet. That was yesterday, Friday, so let's give them some time. The coworker who had saved my number as Jessica Rabbit spoke to me and apologized, and he said that he would help me if HR asked for testimonies or if there's a lawsuit. He said that boss, always referred to me as Jessica Rabbit to the point that he, the coworker, thought that Jessica was my real name. He also told me that they changed my nickname, so now I'm known as Amber Heard. I'm furious, but I'm keeping a straight face so they don't punish me further until this gets settled somehow. I'm hoping that we'll see future updates on this one, and I'm just glad that OP has taken the time to find a lawyer and to pursue legal action here, because this isn't a good situation at all. So yeah, anyhow, take care and good luck, OP. All right, folks, it is tea time. Grab your beverages of choice. I have some tea here. Amber has some tea there, and I actually guessed my tea correctly today. Let's see if you can too. And I have to read the jokes. I do all of the work around here, folks. What did the cannibal with a tough father do? Well, so let me rationalize my way through this one. So if I were a cannibal and I had a tough father, then what would I do? Well, I would be very happy because my father was a tough individual and he could beat up all the other cannibals and stop them from eating me. So I would give him extra flowers on Father's Day. Left him on the side of the plate. Wow. That would make sense. That would make sense too. I have Earl Grey. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Happy Wednesday, happy Friday, Junior's Eve. I hope you're all having a great week so far, and I hope that everything is going all right for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow. And Amber's waving.